So this is the hitbox hbm1200. They're only like 130, 150 quid online. But for basic welding and the size, as far as I can tell, it should be alright. So let's have a gander. I will put the price at the bottom. I do say, pay a little bit more and get one that's definitely in the UK than get one from China and have to wait 4 weeks. But, let's have a look what we've got. So, we've got cables all mixed up. That's the earth and arc welding handle. Only going to need one of them. Spool of wire, which is has flux in it, so you don't need gas on this. That's the Mig Handle. I think it's permanently attached. Look, this is tiny. Look at the size of that. Get a good box. Look at the size of that. It doesn't weigh, it weighs an out. Weighs bugger all. Strangely, the box doesn't even say how much it weighs. Got the UK plug, which I was unsure about. £30 amp, 15.5 volts, 120 amp and 20 volts. That's what signs, I don't know what. Put that down before I blaming cut myself. I think the main thing I've looked at from the inside. I've got a mic there, so I don't want to smack it. Let's have a little gander. So obviously you put your reel of wire on there. But what I want to have a look at though. Yeah, that's annoying. So in there you've got two spools. And on solid core wire, it's not a problem. The spool's like a V shape. But on these, because of the flux, you can sometimes get a bit crushed in there. Might be alright. I like them with a bit of like serration on them, so it's got some grip more than anything else. But I'll have to have a look through this. But anyhow, I'm just giving you a quick show because I've got to get some welding done today, just as I'm unpacking. What we got? So we've got your voltage and your amps. Oh, what's that? Wire speed as well somehow. If you're doing, it's just wire speed. Because if you're doing, yeah, that's right. Sorry. If you only need your amps if you're doing arc welding, I think. It's been a long time since I've. You know what? It's been 3 years since I last welded. 4 years. Right, and then I'm doing a really shit video on this. What I best do is go yes or no after I've done some practice welds. But let's have a look at this end. Of course there's a fucking zip tie on it. That was the blade. Hopefully we'll have a spare. Oh, it's not a good start. see that the outlet's it's not central, so I'll have to reverse thread strangely. Didn't expect that. I want to try and get this set up on video, but I can't do it in here. Why is that off centre? I have no idea. Anyhow, I'll go with that later. Oh, it isn't. It's just pop on. It's not threaded at all, it just happens to work better that way. Right, then you've got wire tension. It's just your holder, you feed it in there, line it through. Yeah, I'm just going to do some welding, let you know afterwards, I think. What you can do on the front, you've got a selection, so you can do 0.8mm, arc, TIG, don't know what the OC is. Oh, there's possibly one, and 1mm. I don't know what the OC is. Yeah, anyhow, no idea. Right, so get the wiring, get it fired through, and this is constantly connected because you're not really going to switch. If you go into arc, you just leave this on, and it diverts the power another way. You're not really going to change your wire until you run out because there's no way of putting gas into this one. But like I say, I've got some welding I need to do today because I've actually got a job on. So I need to get this set up and make some really fancy, well not fancy, some dodgy gate hinges that we just can't find anywhere. Thankfully I've got, the steel's nearly free because there was a cage for spar outside the shop. He said, here, take that if you want. Well, go on then. I'm getting loads from that shop, and that's who the job's for. So it saved him some money on paying for the steel. Right, I'll get some welding done. Right, I suppose the question is it worth it? I can't tell you about thin steel. The only steel I had, well, all I had was parts of a tumble dryer, and it just burnt through it. I'm going to guess it's stainless. It wasn't doing it, and because I don't know what it is, I can't really say. Could have a galv coating on it as well, I don't know. although for thicker stuff, that's all I was making. That's second-hand metal and some threaded rod. They're just hinges for the gate, big ass gate. And once I got the settings dialed in, it was fine. I gave these a bit of a brain and nothing's broke. I suppose proof-seat pudding wants the gates on it and some serious weight. The weld pattern ain't too bad. Like I said before, I haven't welded for 4 years, and it soon came back to me. And when you're doing something around like that and you can't spin it, you're doing it in patches. Occasionally it didn't make contact or something. I'm thinking it's because of the flux it makes a coating, but if I flipped it over and went to another part, it just set off again. So I can't say for like car panels and stuff. It might be, I've tried all the settings and I really think it's the metal. But for big thicker stuff, now I bought this to actually, well, thanks to my dad, I've got this because I asked for advice and he said he'd buy me for my birthday. It was an early birthday present. Good man. So I've got this for doing 2mm 20 by 20 box section. It'll do that without a problem. I don't see any issues. So if you're doing that sort of stuff for 100 odd quid, say if you're making a big racking system, get this, build it yourself, and then flog it for 50 quid, 60, 70 quid. Or keep it, I would. And then you've got one. But for that sort of thing, if you're making big gates, yeah, nothing wrong with this. It's better than going out and spending £1,000 like on my dad's one. Is it the best welder in the world? No. It's 100 odd quid. What do you expect? But it works, that's the main thing. I was wrong about the wheel. They are serrated. Getting the wire in was a bit of a ball ache. It unwound itself on the reel, so a bit of advice there is keep it taut, pull a bit off, put some tape on it, then you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I have no real issues with it. It's good for me, so hopefully it's good for you.